Today's video is for all you chocolate lovers out there. Today we are making a vegan chocolate cake. I tested this recipe so many times, working on it from scratch, and it is definitely one of my favorite recipes I've ever posted on my blog. It's like everything that dessert should be, just like chocolatey and decadent and soft and fluffy and honestly pretty easy to make. The whole thing comes together in one big bowl, which I love. I use my stand mixer for this recipe, but if you don't have one, it's not a big deal. You can just use a hand mixer or even just a big bowl and a whisk if that's what you've got. Super easy. You can make this as one big sheet pan, but I typically like to make a 2-layer cake just because I always think that's pretty and feels a little fancier while being still pretty easy. Okay, enough talking. Let's just dive into this chocolate cake. To make this cake, we're going to combine everything in one big bowl, starting with the dry ingredients. So for this, we're going to use flour, sugar, cocoa powder, as well as baking soda and baking powder, and some espresso powder, and then whisk it all together using the whisk attachment of your stand mixer. Then we're going to add in our wet ingredients, some oil, applesauce, which kind of acts as a binding agent, some apple cider vinegar, almond milk. You can use really any plant-based milk here, vanilla extract, as well as almond extract. And the almond extract is optional, but I highly recommend. I love the extra flavor that it adds. Now whisk all of this together on a medium speed until it is combined. It'll be rather runny as you see here. And then you're going to just pour it into your cake pans and bake for about 35 minutes. So fun fact about this recipe, I actually used it to develop vegan chocolate cupcakes. So you can use the same batter to make cupcakes if you want to, just so that you can understand how everything works and there's no confusion. I did post a separate recipe on my blog for the cupcakes. So down in the description, I will link both the chocolate cake recipe as well as the chocolate vegan cupcake recipe. To top my cake, I'm going to make a really delicious vegan buttercream recipe. To do this, we are going to combine vegan butter, powdered sugar, cocoa powder, a little bit of plant-based milk. I think I used almond milk here, and then some vanilla. Once all of this is combined, you're going to whisk it on high for a good few minutes until it is light and fluffy as you see here. This is the best buttercream I've ever had. Now all that's left to do is layer your cake and frost it. If you end up making this recipe, I would really appreciate it if you snapped a photo and tagged me on Instagram. I always love seeing what y'all are making. And if it's been a while since I've made the recipe, I can't tell you how many times I see what other people are making and then I go out and buy the ingredients to make the recipe right away because I always need inspiration even from my own blog. Okay, that's it for today's video. I am actually working on a vanilla version of this cake, which I will be posting soon. So I'm really excited to share that with you. Hit that subscribe button so that you get notified when I do post that cake recipe because it's going to be very delicious. And as always, please give this video a big thumbs up. It helps out my channel a lot and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you guys for my next video.